Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all having a most wonderful Tuesday evening. Uh, as you can see today, I'm gonna be doing a bit of art. It's been a bit too long since the last time I did so I thought, what the hell? Why not? So here I am, just looking at some references at the moment. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do things just yet, but I'll maybe find a reference that strikes me soon enough. I'm currently looking at the side of the screen. Welcome in, Sonia. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening. How are you doing? Yo, all the way back to yourself. Let me look here. That's not what I'm looking for. Uh, mm. I had to take a nap because it's so damn hot and I just couldn't stay awake. That is perfectly understandable, honestly. It is quite hot indeed. So do whatever you need to take care of yourself. I'm just gonna increase the volume a bit in my ears. I'm just looking for a reference photo to go off of. Planning to go out in like an hour. What are you going to be drawing? I think I'm going to be drawing one of my NPCs for my D&D campaign. That is currently what I have in mind, at least. But we'll see how that goes. I'm currently looking for some references, but not really finding anything that I'm really liking. But hell yeah, indeed. I hope I can pull it off along the lines of what I have in my head, but it's always so hard to put what I have up here into, something visual. It's so damn hard. Might go for this reference picture, honestly. Yeah, I think I'll go for this one. Just a bit more open eyes, I suppose. Maybe. So this is kind of the pose I want, and sort of the smile. The rest, not really. I'm just gonna look for some tiefling pictures from Baldur's Gate. I type in Baldur's Gate 3 Red Tiefling, and all I get is Karlach after Karlach after Karlach. Ooh, this is a pretty good one. There is one artist though that I really like, but I cannot for the life of me remember her name. That has an amazing tiefling artwork that I would like to take inspiration from. Let me check through my Twitter real quick. It's not this person. God, I wish I was a little bit better prepared for today. But reference gathering is an important part of the art process, I suppose. Welcome in, Septic. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening. It is Tuesday indeed. I almost forgot there for a moment, but then I remembered. Just looking for some references at the moment. The reason I'm not showing the references on stream is because, you know, there might be some not safe for work stuff that pops up occasionally, especially when I'm on Twitter. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm here to chill and see what you make. That is all I can ask for. Ooh. By the way, there's this amazing artist on Twitter that has done some... let me see if I can move this. Some incredible Baldur's Gate 3 artworks. Not entirely safe for work, so I'm just not gonna scroll down past this, but gorgeous work. Paulina Climb. Do check her out if you're interested in Baldur's Gate 3 artwork. But not the one I was looking for. Her name is very Polish. I believe... I think she's Spanish, actually. Oh no, Polish as well. Never mind. She lives in Spain, but she might have a Polish background. Let me see. Where is this person that I'm looking for? I would really like to find them right about now. It's not Alexandra Skiba, is it? Is it? I feel like they would have... Nah. Figured because Paulina is the Polish version of Pauline. Okay, I see. I had no idea about that. Wasn't Burnett, wasn't Mads. This person? No. I like their banner though. Beautiful banner. Who the fuck was it again? Was it Fatima? No, Fatima's a 3D environment artist. Never mind. I follow so many cool artists. It's hard to separate them. Another 3D artist. I swear I was following them. Am I not? Have I followed them longer than I thought I did? What the fuck? It's not Freya Holmer, is it? No. So sorry for taking so long. What is this? I really expected to find this person quicker. Helena, there we have her. Yes. Oh, she makes such good portraits. Oh my god. I mean, look at this. All her artwork is just... Ooh. This is such a beautiful style. mean, look at that. That is so gorgeous. But there is one particular tiefling artwork that maybe I shouldn't actually scroll through while looking. There we have it. This artwork is so gorgeous. I love it so much. But ooh. Okay. I really kind of want to get similar eyes to those. Like these blackish dark eyes with glowing irises. Or very bright irises. I love that effect so much. She's got that going quite well here as well. But not exactly glowing. But yeah. Okay, so I got that reference. Don't need that. Don't need this. I can keep this. I can keep this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Okay. Yeah, please. Okay, just gotta sort my references. And have them somewhere. I'll put them up here. So I can still see the chat fairly well and sift through my... Let me actually open this, not in a new window. Nope. There we go. Okay, much better. Kind of horns. Oh, please, fuck off, Avast. I do also have some references downloaded. I got so much stuff going on here. I wish I was a bit more prepared. It's kind of... It's probably why I don't do a whole lot of art streams. I just always need to prepare more than I actually do. Then I feel bad about going live without having enough prepared. But that's good. Okay, I think I have everything that I need now. Maybe. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try to do something, I suppose. Let me first have a little sip here. Ah. Let's also have some water. Let me actually move that a tiny smidge this way. Okay, better. Oops. Do tieflings have pointy ears? I don't remember. Let me check here. They do have fairly pointy ears, don't they? Yeah. Not too sure about what kind of horns I want for this guy. Maybe just something fairly simple. How close to the, like... Horns are usually further up, yeah. Not that far down. Never mind. Let me just move that real quick then. About there, maybe. Yeah. Hello, welcome in, T. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening. How are you doing, my dear? I'm okay. Work was icky again today, and the pain today of the and the pain day of the period has hit today, which was fun. How are you? I'm terribly sorry to hear that, T. Sounds like you've had a fairly rough day, so please do take care of yourself as best as you can. I'm doing all right. Just um, bit of a long work day, but I'm still here and streaming, having a good time, so I can't complain too much. I all can't hear you because I'm resting after work with loud music to just switch thinking off. But are you all good? Good, I hope. I'm all good. Um, just chilling, doing some artsy, fartsy stuff after work and chilling with a lot of you people. Okay, I pause to hear what's up. I am good. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself, Besta. Please. Hmm. Ah, eyes are so freaking hard. Should I even have these? I don't know. What if I just have like these, something like this? Would that look better? Maybe, yeah. Have the edges a bit more withered, type of thing. Yeah, I do think that looks better. But yeah, I'm all good. Just trying to enjoy myself doing some art. It's been a while since I did art on stream, so it was about time. Hmm. So that's like that, and then out, and then kind of up inwards. So one, one, two, three, and then there-ish. This one is so fucking hard though. Might be easier on the side, maybe. Bends a bit more outwards for sure. Sort of, but the perspectives all off. Hmm. Can I kind of skew it? Just kind of. Yeah. That works kind of better. Hmm. Fucking horns are so hard to draw. My goodness. That feels a bit better. Hmm. Let me check over here. How the fuck do I even draw this with the horns? No fucking idea. I think I kind of... Well, I should probably make a separate layer for this. Just try something out. That's not going to be good at all. Maybe something that kind of comes up this way. And he's got hair here. I don't know. That looks awful. Oh yeah, welcome in, Mr. Scope Live. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening, or whatever time it is for you in your time zone. How are you doing? Kinda ruined it with the horns-ish. Welcome in, Pumgood. Hope you're also having a most wonderful Friday evening. No, Tuesday, sorry. I just said Tuesday. What am I doing with myself? Good. What about you? I'm doing good as well. Just struggling a little bit with drawing horns and stuff. Just drawing in general. What the fuck did I just do? Just struggling with drawing in general. But it is what it is. Maybe that would be better. So I can kind of... I don't know what I'm doing anymore, honestly. That kind of works. Sort of. Kinda. Maybe. I just... Not too sure... how I should do certain things. That brush is a little wonky. I want it to be a bit stronger, please. Texture density, is that it? No. Probably not. Thickness? No. What was the thickness before? 40? Yeah, 40, I think. I feel like it's the opacity then, maybe. Should be able to do a bit stronger stuff with this. To speedrun some back and shoulders. Now I'm gonna observe some masterful artistry. Couldn't be better. I don't know about that whole masterful artistry, but I'll try my best. No promises though. Brush density. Sure. I am so confused with Clip Studio Paint settings. When it comes to like Photoshop, I feel like I got a good grip on the brush settings, but when it comes to Clip Studio, I'm still very much a newbie. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I just want to make my brush a bit stronger. That's all I want to do. But not sure what settings to play around with to achieve that. Brush shape, no, not the enhancing culture, no ink. I feel like it's like supposed to be ink, and I don't know. Color mixing, amount of paint. It's not that either. Density of paint. That helped. Color stretch. I don't know about color stretch, but yeah, that density thing certainly helped. I do feel like I'm getting a fairly good general shape of things. Happy with how the sketch is looking. I'm gonna do a lot of painting going forward. Have a resin 3D printer on the way, and I got a lot of accessories like a 50-pack of wall paints, brushes. I'm real hyped for it. Hell yeah! That sounds like a real exciting time. Is there anything in particular that you're gonna be painting? Are you gonna be making like some figures or stuff like that? For any kind of game or something, like maybe Warhammer. I know that's a common thing to do. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do some bigger statues like Melania, Zelda stuff, just a lot of game fan art sculptures basically. That sounds incredible. Fucking go for it, yeah. Would love to see some stuff that you eventually make. That'd be fucking awesome. The shoulder's a bit too broad, maybe. Let me have a little look. I want to look for some references. I've always been fascinated with 3D printers, but they always looked kind of off with the scan lines. And HKW low res the prints would be. But there was a discount on a real good 12K printer, so I just had to get one. They're getting real freaking good at this stage. We have a 3D printer at school, and I totally get what you mean. I haven't had the opportunity to do a whole lot of 3D printing myself yet. But maybe eventually when I make some 3D stuff, I'll get it printed. Who is this guy? Just some dude or someone in particular? It is an NPC from my D&D campaign that I am hosting for a few friends. Thought I would draw him so they could have an idea of what he looks like. Not exactly turning out how I'd imagined, but it's okay enough, I suppose. That's sick, thank you. I'm trying. I am trying. I feel like the eyes are a little off still. Trust the process. I am trying to. For sure, for sure. But it is hard sometimes. It really is. Sound like a tiefling, and what is his story in short form? Well, I can't really say his story since some of my players are here in the stream. So, a little hush hush. They can see him because they've met him, but can't really say his story. But yes, he is indeed a tiefling. They've just met him, so they haven't really gotten his story yet. But eventually, maybe. Gotcha, understandable. Alright, hope you're not too upset. My ears are ringing because I heard hush hush. Sorry. You're not allowed to know who... Well, you're not allowed to know his story just yet, since you've not really interacted much with him. But Pesta is one of my players. I figured he was well established in the campaign already. No worries, no worries. They just met him. Oh yeah, I'm still feeling the mental hangover from last session. Mental hangover, was it that draining? Honestly, you did a lot of talking. No combat at all, just going back and forth talking to NPCs. So I get you, I get you. Maybe just a little darker. Might be good. One of the few times I played, my friend got molested real bad by a swamp witch. Excuse me? What? Poor friend. Jesus. I really did ask where I can find some patrons in a tavern full of patrons, eh? You sure did. You sure did. My defense, my brain was scrambled eggs after work. That is completely fair and valid. I also felt that, honestly. I don't really decrepit old witch fingers. Nothing more hideous in the entire realm. I woke up on Saturday and was like, fuck, it was not my best work. Hey, at least we all had a bunch of fun, didn't we? So I think it was a big success. Uh, did your friend recover from that? He was never the same. Ah, well done. We did. I also downloaded a language patch for my system, just in case I need tech help with the mic again, so that's good. I meant to do that since June. Alright then, well, good you finally did that. Hopefully you won't need more tech help, but yeah, you never know. It's good to be prepared. Okay, this is the face I would trust, and it makes me even more sus now. Do you know who it is, Pesta? Do you remember who this might look like, or from what I've described? The one tiefling I recall was named Trivelix, I think. That is correct. It is indeed him. The guy in the basement. Let's try to sketch some clothing for him, shall we? Let me get this one up. Over there somewhere. I would never trust anybody who would be described as the guy in the basement. The guy in the basement description can either go super well or horribly wrong. Indeed, indeed. Oh my god, this is actually turning out quite good. Like, it's pretty much as I imagined him. I couldn't really get the hat thing going well. Uh, but the face and the just general vibe is pretty spot on from what I had imagined. So that's something I'm really happy about. Great minds, yeah. Just make him hold it greasing or something. That would explain it. What? Oh yeah, the hat. Sure, maybe. Yeah, might be a good idea. Hmm. Let me get this thing going as well, so I can have a little look-see. All right, gotta flip both lanes. There we go. Oops. My back. Coming along nicely. It sure is. It's coming along better than I anticipated. Not gonna lie. Gonna drag this one down a little bit. Just something like that, maybe. Sticking out a bit too much. Might do the same to the other. Do want to tilt it up just a little bit. Like that. I think I may have accidentally rotated it at some point. Just gonna lower. Well, let me just. Or probably best to just redraw that area. Erase. Oh right, night light is something I forgot to turn off. That's gonna affect the colors that are shown on my screen, so can't have that going around. Oh, welcome in, JJ. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening, and congratulations to 1 year. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really freaking appreciate it. How are you doing? A bit too warm, but otherwise vibing. I've heard just a few people say something along those lines. Seems to be a bit warm, a bit too much for people's liking. That's perfectly fair, valid. But I honestly don't think it's too warm. That's just my Assyrian blood talking. Mm-mm-mm. Don't forget to hydrate then, by the way. Mm-mm. Currently doing a spreadsheet to see where my money is staying. Oh, well done. Very adult-like, very responsible. It is surprisingly fine in my flat, but oh boy, when I left work, it was like walking against a wall. Wow, well done. Some people just do not handle heat, I suppose. Did JJ stop scaring me? This is what I do. People have been making fun of me for doing so. I would never. I would never. I feel like the mouth might be a bit too small. So let's make it a bit bigger. And we're gonna have to adjust everything around it. That does feel a lot better. Yeah, mouth was a bit too small before. For sure. I actually don't have to adjust too much around. Wonderful. All right, all right. I decided I have to see how little it actually is worth to be a full-time mechanic. Okay, that makes sense. Well, very adult-like still. Good of you. Then again, they have no savings. Psh, so who's laughing now? Aha, indeed. Gotta be responsible with your money and make sure you can put some stuff away. So I created a spreadsheet from now and putting in a month retroactively until I don't want to anymore. All right, yeah, sounds good. Which is fun because in my weird ass school I didn't learn to use office programs properly even with homeschooling during COVID. Oh, interesting. If I included my paychecks, I would just run from my current workplace. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Boy, do I need to get a numpad for this. I wanted to for ages, but now I have the excuse to have one on my keyboard because it's annoying when gaming. Oh, really? I have numpad on mine, and I feel like that's more than fine. Honestly, it's never been a hindrance or anything. Also, BRB starting up a washing machine. You do so, JJ. Good luck. Good luck. Let me do a little something. Let me try something out. I think that's a yes. Wanted to try something out, and yep, I think I may be keeping it. What do you folks say? Yes to the stubble? Or no? I am thinking yes. Is it gonna be a rascal? Maybe. Maybe. But I do definitely think that the stubble kind of fits his vibe. Then yes for stubble. Alrighty. It kind of gives off this vibe of, girl, you know I'm trouble. That is kind of the vibe that I want to go for. Like, do you trust this guy or don't you? Let's try not to overdo it with the stubble. Just try. Oh dear. Can always decrease the opacity on the stubble. Yeah, around 60, 70% maybe. Hmm. No. How should I apply the color? That is the big question. Oof, definitely not overlay. Not. Kinda works. Almost. What if I also did this and then a multiply with this? Multiply. That could work. No, me, not anymore. Can't say for my character. Yeah, it is tough. Let me see. Maybe I go for the 70%. Just make the color a bit more vibrant. Oh man, coloring is so hard. Getting the right color is tough. Ah, yes, that's my character right there. All right, that beautiful. I know, right? Oh, now I trust him 101%. Ooh, hard light. Maybe I could get a hard light to work. Actually, maybe just different hue. Nah. Overlay, that was like that. There we have him. Let's turn this. Gonna make some tea? Alright. Enjoy your tea. What if I turn off the multiply? Yeah. Now, definitely having a multiply layer on top. Hello, welcome in, Ira. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening. How are you doing? And then we have this layer all the way up top. Also multiply. Maybe. We just leave it as is. I'm doing alright. That's good to hear. That is fantastic to hear, actually. That's that. Yeah, I always get so carried away before applying color, and then I realize, right, shit, I might actually need to adjust things after color has been applied. But it's still looking good. How are you? I'm doing good. Had an alright day at work. A little bit too long for my liking, but it is what it is. And now I'm here doing some art for the first time in a bit too long on stream, honestly. So I'm doing good. I'm doing just good. Let me get some backups going. Whoops. Ah, shit. Why did it become like that? Hello? What? Huh? So if I move that... What? Why would that change things? I don't understand. Why that would change anything? Hello? So if I were to take them out, they're exactly normal. Okay. Let me do that. Duplicate. Call this backup. Backup. And then hide that. Take these out. And why can I not delete? There we go. Merge layers. Where is merge? Merge selected. Why does it become like that? Because of the background. Right? Let's see. Merge selected. It's because of the background. Okay. Oh, right. Let me just do this. Let me actually... Can I not... Okay. Let's make it dark. So I can easily check what I've missed. How was your weekend, Ira? What did you get up to, if I may ask? Okay. I think that is mostly it. Seems to be mostly fixed. Get up to things in this economy? Very true, honestly. I just spent time with friends and relaxed and did a little bit of stream. That's all I did. So if I were to take this back to like 70 again, and if I was to merge these, actually, let me do that and then wait, like that, and then this, and then erase along edge. Yeah, okay. Nice. This erase along edge thing is just really fucking nice. Holy shit, it's so useful. Even if I have a very messy sketch, it still manages to catch most things, at least. Okay. Merge, select the layers. Kind of turns his hair whack. That's something I'm gonna have to live with, I guess. There we go. Sounds nice though. Yeah, it is definitely a decent way to spend the weekend. Yeah, hair's gonna need a bit of fine tuning after the color. That's fine. The hair wasn't perfect either way. I didn't know such magic existed. The erase along edge thing, it is incredible. I highly recommend any artist who has Clip Studio Paint use it. I don't know. Feels like way too much work to fix this. Gotta be a better way to apply color. Hmm. Coloring is probably the part I dislike the most. I just never feel like I find a good way to apply color. I just never feel satisfied. This might be good enough, honestly. nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's not the layer I wanted to delete. So hard. So freaking hard. I guess my mistake is getting into the shading and all that sort of stuff before coloring. That's my own mistake. Pretty big one. And I just keep doing it, even though I should find a solution for the bad colors. But I just am so unsure of how to do it. Oh well, I'll probably figure it out eventually. Hopefully. At least I'm happy with the like how he looks. Like the design turned out well. Turned out roughly as I had imagined. The coloring is gonna be an issue. Always is. So what if we do like a blend of multiply, like 50, 70, and then an overlay or color, and then add, no, screen, no, definitely not subtract, lighten, no, color, oh, definitely not. Just another multiply? No, it's the shading. It's the goddamn shading that ruins it so much for me. We could do an overlay. That could work out okay. Ish. Hmm. If I just... Okay, let's hide these. Put this underneath here. Crank it up. Make this an overlay. No, that doesn't work. This was like 70-ish. This was an overlay. No color. Then we copied this. Turn this into an overlay. That kind of works. Too strong. Yeah, I feel like this kind of works. It's better than what we had before, for sure. Not as much cleanup duty. If I were to combine all this right now, how would it look? Actually, not too bad. Actually, not too bad. Okay. Oops. I'm not sure if I even need that second layer. So let me delete that. Take these, copy, paste into the backup. And then let's just merge all of this. Actually, let's just merge. See what happens. Then we turn this one into the lighthouse thing. Then we use erase along edge. Doesn't work, it needs to be visible, I suppose. I shouldn't be merging all of the layers. This one is still for clothing, that one. Okay, that one's for clothing. So all of these ones to be merged. Do I spy? You do indeed. You do indeed spy a little eye, huh? Ara ara. Welcome in, Sparrow. I hope you're having a most wonderful... Fuck. Uh, well, that as well. I hope you're having a most wonderful Tuesday evening. How are you doing? Keep messing up my layers. Okay, something like that. The most wonderful fuck? Yes, that is indeed what I just said. May have made a mistake and said fuck at the end of that sentence, but here we are. Yeah, this kind of works. It's not too bad. It's still a bit of cleanup duty, but it's definitely the best coloring I've got so far, I think. Don't you wish a wonderful fuck to your close friends? What the hell is wrong with you people? Good thing it was a wonderful fuck. Exactly. Ah, gonna have to get rid of these for now. Let me scroll up in chat. I've missed a little bit. What's been going on? Just a bunch of greetings. All right. Wouldn't wish anything less on friends. Exactly, exactly. I'm telling you. I'm just being kind here. Surviving as well. Barely so, but still. Yeah. Had a nice brain reset sesh before some loud music for maybe 2 hours to scream goblins and thoughts away. Oof, them hugs don't work. I don't have a hug command. I'm terribly sorry. I need to fix that someday. Absolutely need to get on top of that and get it working. I keep forgetting. My bad, my bad. Wow, cold rooster blocking us? Rude. I'm terribly sorry. Hug blocker. I will get it sorted someday. That's why we can't have nice things, Ira. Well, one day maybe we can have nice things. Today's not that day though. Absolutely not. Let's skip to something more energetic, maybe. This is fine. That other song is all eh. Gotta go. See you later. Take care, Ira, and good luck with whatever you're gonna be doing. I assume it's D&D related. Don't die. Why would you think that? I don't know. I don't know. I have my suspicions. Slash them all nicely, exactly. Nicely is the important thing here. Finish them, Myra. Fatality and all that, no friendship. Exactly. You'll get the hang of it. Uh, Still angry about the friendship fatalities. When we cannot hug, we stab for each other. Exactly. Stab, 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 stab. Should probably make the background a bit darker. I should probably not be painting this on the hair layer. Probably. Oh, this is coming along fairly nicely now, even with color. But yeah, I should really get to the coloring phase quicker. Because otherwise I have to do a bunch of cleanup work. Alright, I am just gonna save this here, and end for today. I think I have made pretty decent progress, and I'm not sure if I feel like doing anything more today on this. Probably need to refresh my eyes a little bit and not look at this thing. To be able to see my mistakes better, but it's looking quite alright for the moment. I can already see that the eyes feel wonky when I flip it. There's gonna be a bit of fixing work next time around, but at least we are on to coloring. Alright, gonna save here, and I'm gonna say thank you so much for words are hard. Thank you so much for swinging by and sticking all the way till the end. It's been a wonderful stream. Made plenty of progress that I'm somewhat happy with. We'll see how things come along next time I do a little art stream. Good job so far. Thank you, Pesta. I really appreciate it. It's a bit hard to accept it sometimes. I am not super happy with it just yet. The teeth turned out real nice. The mouth is quite nice. I feel like the upper area is now suffering a bit. I might have to do some restructuring to the face, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. I will most likely be starting my playthrough of Control then. But I'm not entirely certain just yet. I might do art again. We will see. We will see. I haven't decided just yet. Leaning towards control. As it's usually with art, it will need some polishing. Always. Yes. I gotta try to trust the process, even though it is fucking hard sometimes. Gotta trust the process. But the problem is, I just am not sure about my process. That's the big problem. Will you be satisfied with a decent job? Yes, thank you. I will accept that. And I am not sure if I feel like rating over to anyone today, so I'm just gonna be ending the stream right here. I hope you've all had a wonderful time, and I will see you peeps on Friday.